Hey YouTube, hey YouTube, hey! So it's high time I discussed the Neill Blomkamp alien news. It was more of a campaign than news, man. I like how this story is progressing. I like what the end result could be, will be. Um, Basically, Neill Blomkamp, director of District 9 and Elysium, yeah, terrible, not a great second movie, but he's held his hands up and was like, you know what, I could have done better. Chappie looks awesome though. I'm excited for Chappie. Regardless, he is now doing another Alien movie. Our story begins January 2015. Some concept art comes onto the web, and it's from him, from the good man himself. I believe it's on his Instagram page. A little bit of it comes out, just some samples of like a new looking Ripley, a new looking Hicks, like all damaged and fucked up. We've got the derelict. It's in a massive warehouse. It's all run. It's all Wayland Yutani. They're running shit, and over time we see some more stuff. We know there's obviously Xenomorph Queen, because what movie now isn't good without them? With the alien, a fucking big alien. Yeah, you know, um, and we see some more stuff like that, and it looks pretty gorgeous, man. I hope that it seemed like they were sticking to the original designs with a lot of the stuff. They seem to be keeping the theme, tone seemed right. Wayland Yutari, they don't go Prometheus and get all into, but where do we come from? What is the creation myth? They're like, no, we're going to tell a compelling and smart horror story in space. And yeah, so this stuff came out, and then later on, last month to be exact, February 15th, I think. February 14th, February 15th. Some more stuff came out on Neill Blomkamp's personal Instagram. Well, not his personal Instagram, but you know. And just a few more, some of the images that I've already listed. I'll link them all below. You'll get the full rundown below if you haven't seen already. Um, just some stuff, just going, hey, this is some stuff I was working on. Doesn't look like it's going ahead. Me sad. Stuff like that. And the buzz and the clamour around this was like, what? The guy who made District 9 was working on an alien film? What the hell? Fox are insane. And then, like, a few days later, he was like, Fox never said it wasn't a no. It just looks like it's not happening. Other things are happening instead. 3 days later, it's confirmed. Neill Blomkamp, Alien, it's happening. And I like it. And then later on, we find out that Sigourney Weaver he's written it with her in mind. It is a full Ripley. It's not a spin off, it's not a prequel, it's not a sidequel. It is another Alien movie. And as I understand it, it's sort of like it's the sequel that was better. It's the sequel that we should have got after Aliens. No Alien 3, just Aliens, and then Blomkamp's Aliens. Or Alien? Question mark? So yeah, I'm excited for this. This is good. I like what's happened here. Basically, the internet has determined that this movie should be made in a time of reboots and revisiting franchises that should have died a much longer ago. We've got like the likes of this and Jurassic World, Star Wars. No, well, Star Wars could be argued. Star Wars never went away. Terminator Genesis again could be argued. I didn't mind Salvation, but we've got a new and exciting Alien movie from the director of one of the best sci-fi movies of the past 10 years, hands down. So, dude, this is good news. These are good things. These are good tidings. It's good. We're getting more against like I can't sort of sum up my excitement. Again, I'm sorry I was so late to the game with this, but just I got other stuff to do. I got to report with other stuff. But I thought I can't run the channel I'm running without making something to do with this. So this is happening. I'm excited for it. I'd like to see how it develops, and I hope they get not too many of the original cast back. I mean, I think we only really want to see Sigourney Weaver and obviously Hicks again, but maybe no, we couldn't get Winona Ryder at all. Just wouldn't be. See, again, this is the thing. If you get somebody who was supposed to have died back, is it a reboot? Is it like a what if or something? An alternate? Right now, our imaginations are running wild. I'm sure maybe, I don't know, Comic-Con in July, we'll find out some more information. But the fact that this is happening seems good to me. You know, I think we're on. Like, Prometheus is a divisive movie. I mean, I know people who watched it recently for the first time, and they're just like, I liked it, man. Honestly, it was okay. But the more you look into Prometheus, the worse it is. You know, it's like, you know how sometimes you'll go to a film, you'll go watch a film, and you're like, I thought that was shit, and then you go back and think about it some more, or you rewatch it, and you're like, you know what, it wasn't as bad. I was kind of harsh in my first viewing. Prometheus is the opposite of that. Prometheus is, you'll watch it in the cinema and be like, that was all right, yeah, and then you'll think on it and you'll watch it back and you'll go, do you know what, this is kind of, Ridley could have done better. Oh, Ritters. But yeah, Neill Blomkamp's Alien. Like I said, I'll put the link down below in case you haven't seen the images yet. Be excited. What do you think? I mean, is this a franchise that should have been left dead before the Alien versus Predator monstrosities, or is this good news? Is this good tidings? So yeah, please let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, just generally like, view, share, and all the usual jazz. And I'll see you later, YouTube.